What is going on, guys? It's Infinite Chaos, and we are here for a playthrough of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, on the PS3. I'm just taking a break from Grand Theft Auto. I feel like I've been playing a little bit too much of Grand Theft Auto, so we are here for one of my favorite games on the PS2, on the PS3 right now, Jak and Daxter. So without further ado, let's start this with a new game. Let's do it, bitches!
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
So freaking awesome.
You can't come
So
back to
freaking
the warp
awesome.
gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Yeah, no
This
shit.
device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Yeah, that's great. Anyways, this has been a big game of my childhood. I know a lot of you guys probably had like GTA or something like that, but this game made my childhood right here. I remember just getting a PS2 back in the day, and like a few months later, my mom got me this game. Like when I was in elementary school. I remember coming home, and my mom was picking me up at school, and she had the game for me, and I was literally just like really, really happy. I'll never forget that moment.
Glowing egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yeah, it's great. It's just those things you never forget. You know what I mean?
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
20? Okay. I can get 20 of those, no problem. I can get 20 of those in my freaking sleep. Ow, don't retreat.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
I bet they did. I mean, just most kids in this generation will never understand what these games were like, because all they play is like Call of Duty and shit like that. They will never understand what a good game is. I mean, Call of Duty's okay.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Yeah, I bet they do. I mean, Call of Duty's it's an okay game. I wouldn't say it's one of the greatest games I've ever played, because it's mainly just there for the multiplayer. And for zombies and shit.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking a break from that. I've been playing a lot of it and like, watching videos on it.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Thanks for the update, Captain Obvious. Yeah, I'm pretty much just taking a break from, not Call of Duty, but Grand Theft Auto. Been watching a lot of videos on it, because it's an awesome game.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Let's get hyped up on this crack, shall we? JK, it's not crack.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Those dances that they do during the game, they never get old.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
But to be honest, I don't like the health system in this game. I mean, just those little things, they collect at one. And like, you know, you have to fill up at least 50 of those little ones or a big one to like increase your health and shit. That's the one thing I don't like about this game. But I like it nonetheless.
Jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Oh yeah, keep in mind, I am going to be completing this game to 100%, I believe. Yeah, 100%. I mean, getting all the power cells, getting the precursor orbs, scout flies, you name it. So we got 3 of these, we got all of these right there, and we got all the scout flies. This is our last power cell for this area. And there you have it. Fuck the elevator, the elevators are for pussies. And let's teleport back.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Okay, geez, I'll leave. And if you guys didn't know, that is an Easter egg from Crash Bandicoot. Just throwing that out there. From the OG Crash Bandicoot games that were also part of my childhood. Let's go talk to this bitch right here.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Just give me some time. And we are at Sandover Village. Pretty much the hometown.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
No, I don't think we can. So let's just search for the...
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Let's just search for all the orbs and the scout flies in Sandover Village. Like I said, daily uploads. Just like the videos, you know, subscribe, whatever. I'm gonna say that at the end anyway, so yep. And I will start GTA like, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to it. Probably like a day or two. I just kind of need a break
What a
from it.
weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
You don't say. You don't say at all? Okay. What is that, Scout Flight 4? Yep, number 4. Making some good progress here. I won't be making good progress if I keep hitting myself on fucking rocks. 5th one down.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
And I'll just save that for last. I gotta find the other one. But first, let me just get these orbs. Fire Canyon!
Gotta bring in the crops for the
Let's see. We have 5 out of 7 of those. And we need 11 more of orbs. And I have no idea where they are. Oh wait, now I do. Never mind. Wait a minute, what's down here? There's the last one, or the 6th one. And the last one is up by the Oracle. Which I will go get right now. I'll go get that right now. And I'll deal with these guys later. These, what do you call it? Yakkows, I guess. I don't really know the name of them in the game. So I'm just gonna call them fucking Yakkows. I think they're called that. Anyway, here's the power cell. I'll take that to the bank.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Yeah, I bet they were. Who knows? Alright, let's just get
We
these orbs.
scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Calm your fucking dick, Daxter. Jesus. We got all them orbs. You know what, real quick, let's just get these Yakkows in. Doing this with the hassle. Punch you in the butt. Punch you in the butt. Punch you in the butt, bitch. Punch you in the butt. Punch you in the butt. Get in there, bitch. Get in there, motherfucker. Come on, bitch, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bitch. Get in there. Bitch, get in there. Bitch. Get fuck in there. Yeah, I'll never forget those moments when I first got this game. I was ridiculously happy. I can't remember what grade I was in. I was in like 1st or 2nd grade. Can't remember. It's been so long. It's been too long.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
And that's the last one.
Yep. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Sweetness. 6 power cell. Making some good progress so far, ladies and gentlemen. At least I think there are ladies. Yeah, I'm sure there are. Maybe not a lot, but maybe some that are into gaming. Mostly gentlemen are into gaming. But I know there are some girl players out there. girl gamers.